Everybody wants some. I want some too. Ow. Everybody wants some. Baby, how about...
I can still take a lot off.
I'm eating healthy.
What's that? Some McDonald's?
Well, make the mixed shit.
I make nothing.
Oh.
You come hold the soda, Jimmy?
So let's check this out. Putting in the back window.
Push that against
We got
the
some.
wall.
Got some angled stuff going on here.
Yeah, well, I gotta get in here. Yeah.
Check out what's happening over here
Yeah, there we go.
with this steering column. So this was interesting. We should have showed this earlier. These bolts are part of a theft deterrent. So they put a special bolt in here that snaps off. You have to drill them out. That way you can't just take it off and steal the car, I guess. So you have to drill them out and put new bolts in. So everything's been transferred over to the other column. Just need to get it in. Having a crappy lunch. I don't generally eat this stuff. In fact, I don't think I've had drive-through McDonald's in probably 6 months, at least. This sucks.
There we go.
This is the electronic stalk going on to the column. So the difference between these columns, you know, the original design, and this one's been modified, but the original design was that this was collapsible, move fore and aft, and in the event of a wreck, this would compress so as not to crush you with the steering wheel. And it looks like this already broke once, probably just from poor design. And this one, I don't know if it moves fore and aft, does it?
I think it might, because if you loosen this,
Okay.
probably just needs.
Maybe it just goes up and down. You don't really need it to do that.
Yeah, the
Because I want it,
thing.
I want it up all the way, and
Yeah,
and,
it
and
looks
yeah,
like
so
you can.
it does just a little bit. Yeah. Okay. And this motor assists. And probably the way it works is it probably has like a little, some kind of little sensor in here that monitors movement, and when it feels movement one direction or the other, it activates the motor to assist. So you can still operate the steering wheel as normal.
Still turn.
Yeah, it still turns, but with the electronic motor, you'll now have electric power steering. And the reason we want that is because it just makes it easier to turn the thing around. Yeah, the thing is with it is that, you know, the going inside of hotels and, you know, freight elevators and things, they always want you to turn it around in some kind of an impossible position. And it's like that scene in what was Austin Powers with the golf cart. He's like trying to turn it around. So this is just going to make it like the Rolls Royce. Just, it's going to be great. Now this was like a $2,000 option, but this is the kind of stuff we're trying to do onto the car. And really, you can put this on any DeLorean. I mean, they sell this at Delorean.com. The guys in Houston sent me this. And I remember being at the SEMA show last year, the automotive convention in Vegas, and seeing this thing in person, and it is just cool. So I'm gonna really enjoy that. I want to try to make the car as old lady granny like as possible. You sure know how to handle a shaft, Cole. There's no seat in there. Make sure there's... Now how are you planning on doing this? You gotta just stab it in the hole first, right?
Yeah, but I gotta catch the splines at the U-joint. I'm gonna get some grease so I can put this bushing on the end.
U-joint, huh? How you doing over there?
Oh,
Making a
doing the thing.
template for this. Just gonna do it out of paper.
Yeah, I don't have anything big enough that's...
You sure we don't have a piece of
It's
something?
like a giant 8 by 10 foot sheet. Unless we fucking get it out.
Well, how wide is it got to be? Maybe you can use a 2x4 or something.
Interesting point. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'll try something smaller.
That's what she said. This is a Dodge Monaco we're working on. Bluesmobile. It's about to go to paint. And I know it looks like hell, but it's supposed to. It's supposed to look like hell. Running out of room. It's a crappy day here. Got Omar's over there working on Knight Rider 4000. And don't let this thing scare you. It'll look good when it's done. We've done about 7 or 8 of these Bluesmobiles, and they've come out really good. I mean, this car looks like crap as well, but it's supposed to. It's not supposed to look new and shiny. I think a mistake that a lot of prop builders do, in my opinion, it's just my opinion, is that they'll make a prop and they'll try to make it look as shiny and new. They want it to look new, you know. That's their idea of doing a better version of it, you know. And I come from the school of thought where, like, to me, the coolest stuff is stuff that's weathered, right? So, like, when you see, like, battle droids, you know, when you see an R2-D2 with burn marks and things, or Stormtrooper, you know, if I was going to be a Stormtrooper, I wouldn't want to be like the glossy, shiny one. I'd want to have a few, you know, phaser marks, burn marks on me, you know, a couple of bullet holes and things, you know, some scuffs. So to me, that's the stuff that, you know, now with a car like this, with a Rolls Royce, you want it to be like perfect, because that's how the car's supposed to be. But with the Time Machine or police car, right? Like the window is broken. But if you remember in the first scene of RoboCop, the window gets broken and there's like bullet holes on it. So to me, that's appropriate, right? So like, for instance, if you look at this thing, you know, I like this weathering, you know, the rust, the patina. You know, now that's not supposed to be there. That's bent. But I like the fact that this is all filthy looking. I like this burn scorch marks here, and this doesn't go there. This goes over here. But anyway, you get the idea. And I think these aren't right. We need to change those. But I like the patina. So, patina, I used to date her in high school. What are you measuring? The width of the car? Well, this thing was made by hand, so it's probably a little wobbly.
Yeah, it's way too hard to the driver's side.
We're trying to fix this hole here. It was crashed. Well, I think that, you know, there's no guarantee that screw is the center.
Yeah. Well, but like taking this as a reference, it's too short on this side and too long on this side.
Yeah.
So I need to move it just to make it kind of look.
Well, I can tell that this side is a little bit more out, and this side's a little bit more flat. And this also comes to a little bit more of a point here, and this needs to be cut in.
Needs to come a little bit further, like this.
So, yeah. All right, well.
Are you ready to ride? Children.
Well, I sure am glad you're doing that, and not me. It's crawling under there.
Nice and easy, like.
Did your dad yell at you for holding the light wrong?
No.
No.
He yelled at me for getting into his tools and not putting them back.
Well, this I understand.
There you go. Go ahead. You're lined up now, Mr. Cole. You're good and straight there. All you gotta do is tap the wood.
Did you bring a hammer with you? I bet you didn't. Let me get one. Stop! Hammer time. Break it down.
Halt! Have a sight.
Tap, tap, tap.
There we go. We're good. Keep going. Yeah, we're good.
It's called finesse.
Nothing less. Keep going. There we go. We're lined up with the back.
All right, now I just thought about something. Does that thing need to be a lot pre-aligned with the wheels before you go tapping it in, or no?
Not really, because the splines are so fine that you can literally put the wheel on any way.
Yeah, but we need to make sure that.
If it's slightly off, we can adjust the car run. Because if anything, it's just going to be in line the same way that the one came off. Because there was no specific, like dot or center.
So just where you put the steering wheel, I guess.
There's no bump stop in that motor, right? It's just a.
Yeah, I think it'll just go on forever.
So yeah, so the motor doesn't know where center is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're probably good then.
All right.
Tap tap roof.
It'd be cool if they could, actually, I just thought of something,
Is that?
You good? Keep going.
What I thought of is like if there was some sort of a way to adapt lane changing software like a Tesla has, or keep you in line, like what do they call that? Like lane assist.
Yeah.
But lane assist and brake assist, where it has the auto cruise, like a Cadillac or whatever, like a Tesla. And then we could put a little Knight Rider action into the time machine. And, that'd be cool.
Put it down and it pulls itself back out. So you gotta bring it up.
So maybe you need to clamp it up
Bring it
there.
up some more.
Or use a bungee cord or a strap to lift it.
Almost getting there.
But he's saying the problem is when you drop it down, it comes back out.
Yeah. So
So maybe-
what you're creating a lever.
Can you get it back? Can you get those mounts into the holes or no?
I got like a half inch. Or in fact, I can actually push this forward.
Yeah, if you lift it up and then tap it.
What if I give you a clamp of some kind?
Well, as soon as I get this forward, I can put it right through that bolt right there.
Because you're probably going in and out with it.
Keep coming.
Actually, in and out sounds great. Chocolate shake. I'll take a double-double.
You're gonna animal that shit. And then stuff.
I kind of feel all gross after eating at McDonald's. So
Lift it up.
All right.
I think it would be.
Wrong up.
There you go. I
Okay,
think.
now tap it.
Here, let him secure it a little bit.
If he's there, then go for it.
If you could put a bolt and a nut just to hold it up, I think that would make a huge difference.
Yeah.
Where'd you put the nut?
It's right there.
Is it?
Lance.
Yes. Is it in a Norman Joy?
Uniball Pens is the new sponsor.
Or is it on your back? Speaking of nuts, I ordered this kit. It's a it's glitter that you dip your testicles into. It's called I fucked that joke up. Let me do it again. It goes I forgot how the joke went. I just ordered this great gift. It's glitter for your testicles.
Oh yeah.
Pretty nuts.
It comes with a little bedpan. You just kind of solution 1, solution 2, glitter.
It's pretty nuts. Get it?
It's part of that new workout.
Does it seem like you see where the groove is that the securing bolt goes through?
Say it again.
There's like a splined area and then a groove.
Yeah, we're still shy of that.
Okay,
Right?
all right.
Oh, really?
Just don't need to go.
Maybe you need a bigger hammer. Well, another day at the office. I got to split. I got to leave early because I got band practice. For those of you who know and watch, I have a video. They're called Videobob, the Radio Stars. My band. No, my band is not going with me to Vegas. I'm probably just going to make a whole new band because there's lots of musicians there. And I'm going to be sad to lose my guys there. But hey, this is what we do. It's for fun. We don't really do it for money. We do it because it's fun. Rock and roll's fun. Wow. So anyway, I gotta get to the house. Guys will be waiting on me. And these guys will keep working on this. Stay tuned. We're building a time machine, and you get to watch. Videobob.